All right, you guys. So I want to welcome you back to another episode of the Ahsoka series on Disney Plus, guys. So a couple of things right off the bat here. I usually film these in at night, or if you've seen the first three episodes or my reaction to the first three episodes, I actually filmed this in a different area, which is a little bit darker, where there's not as much light coming in. So I do apologize if the light and somehow interferes with the images that you see, or if it just looks really weird. So I do apologize. This is my first time doing this during the day in this particular area. So again, I want to apologize beforehand. Secondly, I am loving this series so far. Episode 1, 2, and 3 have been absolutely great. Last week's episode made me feel like I was watching an episode of Rebels all over again. The spacewalk with Ahsoka, battling with the sabers in space. Just really, really crazy, but very, very cool and very Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebel like. In that aspect. Had some really cool interactions with Sabine and Ahsoka, training with Sabine. Sabine having to kind of learn how to use the Force or open her mind up to the Force. So hopefully that is a progression that we'll see the character take throughout this series, guys. But again, I am really enjoying this series. I hope you are too. So I don't want to waste any more time, guys. Let's go ahead and get into episode 4 of the Ahsoka series. It's about 40 minutes, guys. Part 4. Let's get into this series, guys. HK, Droid. H-Kizzy. Ahsoka. Watch out, Hu Yang. Please don't take Hu Yang out. Ah, damn. This is gonna be good. Look. My man with the 4 arms. Damn. Send a signal. Damn. Come on, guys. You don't hear all that going on downstairs? And Ahsoka doesn't sense, she's not sensing it? Thank you. Come on, go. Ooh! That was a good move. I love that. That was sweet. Sweet move. Back with the fleet. Baby! Home Wizon. Jason. Are we gonna see Jason in action? That would be crazy. She's taking a squadron with her? Good. Oh, Zeb is on. Zeb's here.
Well, you know how it is. Once a rebel, always a
Can we
rebel.
get a roll call with Zeb in it?
On your signal, Phoenix leader.
Zeb is in that mix. Why are we not seeing Zeb? That's messed up.
2, 1, mark.
Zeb is not in that mix? Wow. Are you serious? I'm shocked. There they go. What's gonna happen here? Damn. Sabine went first. Morak, she is gonna whip up on you so bad, bro. And she only took out one blade. She's gonna take Morak out. And there's been a lot of talk online. Who is Morak? Is he Ezra? Is he Barriss Offee? Clone again. The Thor Skywalker channel. has a theory that he may be a clone of Anakin called Clone-Again. Damn. Sabine, baby. Good move, honey. Let's go though. Good. Got Sabine on the run again. Ahsoka's not impressed with them spinning blades. Oh yeah, bye buddy. Yeah, she got him. Got him! Oh damn, what? Yeah, Morak's down, Broad. It's 2 against 1. Get her, Sabine, baby. Get her. Of course she wouldn't.
Anakin spoke highly of you.
Interesting. He never mentioned you.
Everyone in the Order knew Anakin Skywalker. Few would live to see what he became. Surely that must leave a mark. Is that why you walked away? Abandoned him?
All right, now she's taking it off. All right, Soki.
I'm not here to discuss my past.
I must destroy.
To create. I mentioned that the motives, well, in a video on Thor Skywalker's video, I mentioned that the motives of the Jedi could be, these could be like great Jedi. They will take a similar position as Luthen Rael from Andor. If you don't know who that character is, he's a rebel, but he will do whatever's necessary to get to his goal, and that's what Balin is at this point. He will use unnecessary evil to create what he think is good, or get to a goal which he think will do some good for the galaxy. But we'll see what his real goal is. I'm a little worried that they're gonna have Ahsoka lose this battle somehow. And I hope she doesn't get wounded, like lose an arm or something, or an eye. But she could. Yeah, Balin is very much like Vader, but he's a little more agile, but he's power. He's all power. Shit. Damn, so cute. Man. Oh. Damn. Uh-oh. I knew she was gonna lose her saber. But see, that Beskar would have saved her last time. Damn. I felt something. I mean, seemed like she did something.
You have no power.
Ooh! Nice! I love it! She's a Mandalorian, baby. Stop.
Your legacy, like your master's, is one of death and destruction.
All right, watch out, Soki. Damn it. Shit. Come on, damn. Go, go, go. Protect yourself, honey. Protect yourself. Grab your saber. Grab your saber, baby. Grab your saber. So Ahsoka's injured.
Get them back!
No, Sabina's all right. Ooh, uh-oh. Woo! Soaky! Come on, Soaky.
To come to this. But you know no other way.
Stop! Speed. Destroy it!
Shim is waking up.
Step away from
No.
her!
Damn it! Come on, Sabine. Damn. Come on, Sabine, baby. Damn, I know Ahsoka's all right.
You should do as your master says. Destroy it. She would have done it.
Stay back!
But you're not like her, though, are you?
More than you know.
Watch out, because Shim's going to wake up. Come on, where's Ahsoka? God darn it.
I know you feel that Ezra Bridger is the only family you have left.
Come on, Sabine. You are killing me. She's going to give it to him. Or she's going to try and sneak shoot him or something. He's going to strike her down or hit her. Damn, Sabine. Yeah, see? Come on. Damn it.
Shin, release her. Shin.
Sabine.
I gave her my word. And unlike her former master, I shall keep mine.
And they're going to end it on this. But I know Ahsoka's fine. But where's Ahsoka? Damn you, Sabine. He destroyed the map anyway.
No one will be following us.
Hera! Carson, are you reading this?
That's a tremendous surgery.
Yeah, they're getting ready to
It's the hyperdrive.
get out of the way. They're going to jump. Get out of the way. Whoa. Bam. Now that's weird. People are going to have a problem with that. But technically, the ship didn't go through them. They went through the hole in the ship. Something happened.
I've got a bad feeling.
Something just happened. It's nothing but rocks at the ledge. Is she in the water? Are they just gonna end it right here? Where is she? She's on a space whale? Or she's in... What is she in? Uh-oh, no, not the world between worlds. She's in the world between worlds. She's in the world between worlds. Okay, so now this series is about to get real complicated.
Master?
Is that Anakin?
I didn't expect to see you so soon.
Is this Anakin? Anakin! Anakin. He looks a little weird. He looks a little weird. They de-aged him, but that color. But I guess they're trying to make him look like a Force Ghost. Wow. 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 Anakin. He looks really weird. That's funny. The ominous music at the end. So, obviously, the ending of that episode made that a very, very good episode. But it was a good episode even without that ending. But the ending of that episode, wow, that is super amazing. But now we've got a whole mess of questions that it just opened up for the next week. There's going to be a million videos and theories on what we just saw there at the end of this episode. So we got a lot to dial into, so let's go ahead and get into this. Obviously the ship is stranded. Baylan sends the HKs out to initiate the attack on Ahsoka and Sabine. We get a very cool fight with Hu Yang and the HK. Hu Yang is eventually saved by Sabine when she shoots the HK in the back of the head. And then they take out the HKs fairly easily. And then they decide that they need to go after the map and possibly destroy the hyperspace rings so no one is able to travel to this new galaxy. And then, of course, Sabine is conflicted with the state of events that Ahsoka mentioned in regards to having to destroy the space ring. Eventually, they run into Sheen and Morak, and obviously, Morak is matched up with Ahsoka. Sabine is matched up with Shin. And obviously, Ahsoka takes out easily, no problem, and seems to burst into this green dust or whatever it is after he is struck down. So that was really interesting. I don't know what happened to him, and I don't think we'll ever know who he is or what he was, or there was a lot of theories that he was Ezra, that he was Star Killer, that he was Barriss Offee. It looks like all of those theories sucked because he was none of those individuals. He was just Morak. And I don't think he needed to be anybody special. I think he was just another Force user to pit against Ahsoka and Sabine to make the threat that much more impactful. And I think he did his job. Sabine took him out like she usually does with Inquisitors. She's taken him out fairly easily, and she did so with Morak right there as well. And then, of course, with Sabine, Shin, their battle was a little bit more intricate. Sabine seems to hold her own for a little bit, but she is basically being walked back with the blows from Shin. And then Shin gets the upper hand by disarming her from her saber. We get that moment from the trailer where she reaches out, seemingly to use the force. They even give us a sound effect to make it seem like there was some kind of force action. And Shin even gives a reaction like something happened, but nothing actually happens. But what does she do? She relies on her Mandalorian weapons and shoots the lightsaber out of Shin's hand. Shin, instead of finishing off Sabine, she runs after to help her master with Ahsoka. And then we get the meeting with Ahsoka and Baylan. I kind of thought Ahsoka was going to lose this initial battle with Baylan. He's got to be some kind of threat. She couldn't just simply take him out. And we see that Baylan, now that we get a full look at his style, it's somewhat similar to Vader, brute strength, where Ahsoka is more finesse. I'm not well versed in my lightsaber technique and styles, but I do see the brute strength that Baylan was using to try to overpower Ahsoka, and he eventually does. He backs her to the edge of the cliff and knocks her off with the saber strike. Now, I don't know if she was actually struck with the saber because he actually hits her saber, but she does fall off the cliff. We don't find out what happens to her until obviously the end of the episode. Sabine does something extremely stupid. Instead of destroying the map, she gives it to Baylan because she wants to see Ezra again. She's taken prisoner, and we have Hera finally arrives on scene to assist. However, at the time that she's arriving, the ship is just powering up to go into hyperspace. The ship goes into hyperspace, and the Ghost, along with a couple of the X-Wings, are kind of sucked through the ring as it goes into hyperspace, and they're kind of thrown around in space a little bit, and crash into each other, and killing a couple of the pilots there. And Jason Syndulla, after experiencing going through the hyperspace ring, or the hyperspace ring kind of passing through them, says that he has a bad feeling about this, which is a common line that we always get in Star Wars. However, this time, I think it actually means something. Whatever has happened, and perhaps Jason Syndulla may have been able to, this is going to be my theory, guys, for the upcoming episode, because obviously the map is destroyed, the ring is taken off, and they have no clue where the ring is taken off to. However, Jason Syndulla, by passing through the ring, or the ring passing through the ship, and Jason Syndulla being on the ship, I think he's going to be able to navigate them to exactly where the hyperspace ring went to. However, the hyperspace ring is going to be able to get there much faster than they will be able to get to, given the fact that the hyperspace ring is designed to travel or be able to travel these long distances between galaxies. I don't know if the Ghost is going to be capable of traveling a long distance between galaxies, but we'll see what they come up with. We'll see what happens, or if my theory comes true that Jason Syndulla will somehow be able to pick up the navigation map that was on the ring due to the ring passing through and them being going through the middle of the ring as it jumped into hyperspace. But we'll see if that is a way that they'll be able to get the team to where Ezra is. Now, let's address the end of this particular episode. So Ahsoka's laying on this glowing like walk. We don't get a full view of the walk until as the camera pans up. As the camera started panning up, I'm saying to myself, okay, we're in the world between worlds. And there was a lot of theories. A lot of people said that the world between worlds was going to be a part of this series and this episode. I didn't think that was going to be the case, because it is a very complicated and complex aspect of the Rebels story. If you have not seen the Rebels series, it may totally throw you off this particular place where Ahsoka is. And the fact that Anakin Skywalker is in the world between worlds. He is in the world between worlds. Now, what does that mean? I don't know. Is that his Force ghost? I don't know. These are all questions that are going to be popping up, and everyone's going to be looking forward to the answer for Episode 5. So Episode 5 is really going to be interesting. Rosario Dawson, the actress who is playing Ahsoka, if you don't know who that is, mentioned that Episode 5 is her favorite episode. I think we kind of know why Episode 5 is going to be her favorite episode, because Anakin Skywalker is definitely going to be profiled quite heavily in that particular episode, it looks like. Or at least a good majority of the episode is going to feature Ahsoka in the world between worlds. Now, what does this mean, Ahsoka being in the world between worlds? And for those who do not know what the world between worlds is, I'll try to sum it up as quickly as I possibly can. So the world between worlds is an in-between. It's not any one place in the galaxy. It is a window to several significant moments within the galaxy. Ezra, at one point in Rebels, pulls Ahsoka out of a fight that she's having with Darth Vader, where Darth Vader is about to strike her down, but he pulls her out and basically saves her life. And she ends up in the world between worlds. That was our introduction to the world between worlds. There are several different entrance points for the world between worlds, but they're all secret entrance points. No one specifically knows where these entrance points are. Evidently, or now the question is going to be, did Anakin Skywalker just pull Ahsoka from this moment with Balin, saving her life once again, and pulling her into the world between worlds? I don't know. That could be a possibility. Or the other possibility is that Ahsoka has died, and she has been, her consciousness has been transported into the world between worlds, and she is now seeing the Force ghost of her former master, Anakin Skywalker. If you didn't know, at one point, Anakin Skywalker did have a Padawan. Ahsoka was that Padawan. If you watch the Clone Wars, you know they have a long history with each other. Anakin basically raised her until she left the Jedi Order. As she had mentioned earlier in the series, she walked away from the Order and Anakin Skywalker just before Order 66. So it's absolutely amazing to see Anakin Skywalker and Ahsoka Tano in live action together on screen. Very, very cool. Hayden Christensen and Rosario Dawson playing their respective roles, and once again coming together in live action. And these two have actually starred in a movie together before, so that's what makes this moment even better than it just being Anakin and Ahsoka in live action on screen. So I think a lot of fans are going to be excited about that, seeing these two together in live action. I think that this is going to blow up. The internet is probably blown up at this particular point. But I think also for the hardcore fans like myself and some of the channels that I follow, I mentioned Thor Skywalker. If you're not familiar with that channel, he has a really good channel. I suggest you check him out. I'm sure he's going to have a lot of theories on this. Star Wars Explained. Everyone who knows who Alex is. And a couple of the other channels out there that follow all of the Star Wars content. I'm sure they're going to have some questions in regards to what we just saw at the end. And as I mentioned, is this Anakin's Force ghost that we're seeing? Is Anakin somehow alive in the world between worlds? Was he pulled himself out of a specific moment and now he resides in the world between worlds? I don't know. There's infinite possibilities when you enter something such as the world between worlds. And let me mention this to those who are not familiar with the world between worlds. The world between worlds is not time travel. However, it does profile specific key moments, as I mentioned earlier, that have happened or will happen in the Star Wars saga. Interesting that they've reintroduced this aspect of Star Wars back into live action which this is absolutely incredible, and it's a huge thing for Star Wars, especially for those who are familiar with what the World Between Worlds is. I didn't think they were going to do it, but they did it, and we're here. And I hope it doesn't get too complex for some of those. But this is the type of stuff that fans like myself are starving for. Some new and interesting ideas added to the lore of Star Wars, and that's exactly what the World Between Worlds is. And introducing it in live action basically raises a lot of good and bad questions, but questions that Star Wars fans are going to have an absolute ball mulling over the next week until we get episode 5 for Ahsoka, guys. So I absolutely love this episode, and I'm going to go ahead and score this episode. And this episode deserves a 10 out of 10, specifically just for the last scene alone. But the episode itself was great. I'm going to give this episode a 10. I'm going to go ahead and give this episode a 10 because I thought it was a really good episode without seeing Anakin at the end. But you put Anakin and Ahsoka together on screen, and that's just as good as Luke Skywalker in The Mandalorian Season 2. So I'm going to go ahead and give this an absolute 10 out of 10. Absolutely love this episode. I thought the saber battles were great. I love the moment where Ahsoka takes one of the droids and force pushes it into the firing range of the other HK unit. I thought that was a very cool and somewhat unique move for Star Wars. However, I think we may have seen that specifically in Clone Wars or Rebels. I remember Kanan Jarrus once force pushed stormtroopers in the line of fire at one point, giving Rex just a pop shot at a lot of the stormtroopers. So it is a move that we kind of seen before, but I don't think we've seen it quite like that. But I thought it was really cool. It looked great on screen. And then again, the saber battles between Sabine and Shin, I thought they were absolutely great. The fact that they tried to make us think that she was going to use the Force right there, and they didn't do it. And I thought that was great that they did not do it. She went back to her Mandalorian weaponry, which was, and for those who do not know, Mandalorian weaponry is designed to battle Jedi, because at one point in history, the Jedi have battled the Mandalorian in a war that the Jedi eventually won. That has not been fleshed out in any type of media that I'm aware of. It is something that we may get eventually in live action, but basically, just so you get a little background on Mandalorians and their weaponry, they are designed to specifically battle Jedi, and so it makes sense that she would be able to disarm Shin with the rocket launcher that she had in her on her wrist. So really cool episode. I enjoyed it a lot. And then the battle with Baylan and Ahsoka, I thought was really good. I knew that Ahsoka was going to lose that battle somehow. However, I didn't think it was going to lead to her being in the World Between Worlds, but obviously it has. And I think that really just makes this probably going to be the second most popular episode behind the Luke Skywalker episode finale, I should say, from Mandalorian Season 2. But we'll see if that is the case, guys. But please do let me know what your thoughts are in regards to this episode. Did you enjoy this episode as much as I did? What do you think about the World Between Worlds being introduced into this story? What do you think they're going to do with it? Is Anakin alive? Is he a Force ghost? Is he living in the World Between Worlds? Or is she dreaming? Let me know. Put those comments and theories down below, guys. Let's discuss this World Between Worlds thing, guys. Let me know. Also, please do join me next week for episode 5. You got to join me, guys, for episode 5 so we can find out what is going on with the World Between Worlds, guys. So please do join me for episode 5, guys. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And of course, guys, from the Father to the Son to the Obi-Wan Force Ghost. May the Force be with you always.